Hi guys, so today I'm going to be doing a little voiceover of my most recent jumping lessons on Lord, and this is the first time I'm doing this, so it's probably going to be a little shit, but still hope you enjoy it. So on this day we were working on courses, but we began with just 2 verticals. He jumped that nice. I love when he does the tail flick, and then we do this roll back turn to another vertical, and we get a bit of a long spot, but he jumps really good, so that's fine. Then we do the course for the first time. We come to this little vertical and he jumps it super nice and round. Then we have a lot of space until the line. I think it's a 4-stride line, and it's a little tight, so I get him a bit deep just so that I can get the 4. I think it's 4, right? Yeah. He got his lead change over that, which is very good. Then we keep coming to the wave plank thing. We have a good rhythm here, and I see a nice longish stride, and he jumps good. He gets the lead change over it, which is always awesome. Then we keep coming to the last jump, and we're on a good rhythm, in my opinion. We keep coming, and I get a bit deep because I held him back, but he did good. Then the course a little bit bigger now. Jumped the first one out of a good stride. He touched it a bit, but that's fine. We keep flowing to the line, and yeah, I'm still doing that. We get a really good distance to this one. I loved it. He jumped it super cute. We get the 4 strides, but he doesn't get his change over the jump, and he doesn't get the change after. He only changes his front end. He does not change the back end. And we keep cross cantering, and I can never find a good distance when we're cross cantering, so we got a little deep to that. But it always works out because he's really good with deep spots. He's good with deep and long spots. Then we keep coming to the last jump, a very nice rhythm, and we just get a really nice flowy jump to it. Then repeat the first jump and the line a little bit bigger, and we get a perfect distance to that. There's always a lot of space until that line, so we just keep cantering in a good rhythm, and I love the distance to that. It's super nice. Then we get the 4, and that's the end of this lesson. He still didn't get the lead change after it, but we're working on that. He gets them when we're flighting, but when we're coursing, sometimes he doesn't. Oh, then this day, he was energetic, as you can tell by how he will run off after this jump. Yeah. So we repeat that warm-up jump again, just a little bit calmer and slowly so that he doesn't run off with me. And we get a very nice distance. That was good. We come to this other warm-up jump, and I love how he jumped this. He jumped it very round and super cute. He gave it a lot of room. Then it's a bit bigger, and he doesn't give it as much room. He touches it, but it was a good distance, so I'm fine with that. Then this is where everything goes wrong, because it's a rollback turn to a big oxer with the sun hitting my face. I couldn't see a distance, and he wasn't going forward enough, so that happened. Then we come to it again with more rhythm. I still can't see anything, but yeah, we get a good jump. Then this is the course. I actually jumped a double before this, but my boyfriend didn't film it. So we jumped that, and I was actually supposed to go the other way, but I went this way, so I made up another course that I could do. So we come to these planks, and he jumps them good. And then here, I thought he wasn't going to change his backhand, so I put my leg really strong on him, and then he kind of runs off. But I get him back for the line, which is 4 strides, I think. Yeah, I think it's the same line as the other courses. Yeah, we get the 4 strides perfectly. Then I have to do the oxer again at a rollback turn, and it's a little difficult because the sun is hitting my face, but this time I actually find distance to it. Yeah, that was really good. I loved it. He jumped it super cute. That was the end of this lesson. Then on this day we were doing a course again, and I can't get him back enough for that first jump, so yeah, that was a weird jump. I don't even know. I couldn't get him back. And then he doesn't do his lead change, even though he did the changes on the course before this one, but then he didn't get them this time, and he jumped that line really good. We got the correct striding for it, but he again didn't change his back end, so I can't find a proper distance, and then I get just a really long one because I couldn't really see anything better than that. So we come to the middle jump, and he wants to run towards it, so I had to hold him back, and then he tries to run after it, and I have to get him back for the double, which he jumps really good right out of his stride. Then we have another rollback turn that my instructor loves a lot, but I don't as much. And we come to the wave plank that he always jumps really good, so he jumped it good, and that was that. Another course again. This is a 5 stride line, and it was really, really tight. I could barely get him back, but I did it. Then we have a lot of room until the next vertical, which is the one in the center line thing. And I see a long one, so I just ask him for it, and he does it. Then we keep going, and here he kind of loses his rhythm. He wants to like stop, and I keep like asking him to go forward, and he gets kind of mad. But then here he goes forward because it's like going down, and he wants to kind of run off after it. Then we get a bad turn, but we made it, so whatever. Then we keep going to the double, which is the last one, and I always have to ask him like really strong because he's not so responsive. So yeah, another course. This one's really small, and he wasn't going super forward, so we got that weird jump on the first one. Then we come to the 5 stride line, and I could get him back perfectly here on this 5 stride line because the jumps were small. It was really easy for me to get him back, but it is a really, really tight line. So yeah, we keep coming to the other center line jump, and we get a really good distance to it. I liked it. He changes his lead over it, which is perfect. Then we come to the planks. She always jumps great, as I've said before, and he gets his change over it, and he jumps it super cute. And then oh yeah, this turn was bad. I kind of missed a turn, but we did it. And this is a really tight turn. Yeah, that was difficult. But we keep going to the last oxer and get a good distance and a nice jump. Yeah. Now we're gonna do it bigger. So this is the same course but bigger. And we come to the first jump. We have a decent rhythm, and that was a decent jump as well. Then we come to the line, and this is where I fuck up because I was supposed to get him kind of deep into the first jump, but instead I get a bit of a long one, and then I cannot get him back for the 5, and then that happens. Yeah, he forgot his backhand because I couldn't get him back for the 5, and then it got really deep. And then we come to this middle jump and get a good distance, but he pops off his lead for some reason. I'm not sure why, but whatever. And then we come to this plank, which he jumps so nice. I love how he jumped it. And we got a bit of a long one, but that's fine. Then we come to the double again. This turn was much better than the small course, and it's perfect distance, and he jumps it so nice. The little tight turn again was better than the first time, in my opinion. Then we come to this big oxer at the end, which just flowed right out of his stride, and it was so good. I loved that jump. That was the best one. Yep. Then we repeat the line that I messed up, and I purposely get him pretty deep into it. So we get the 5 strides comfortably, and he jumps out great. So that was this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, I might do more of these voiceover things.